Howdy folks, this is Checkers, and this is Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm on a mission to place posters for my nightclub right now, so I thought I'd bring you along. I've had Grand Theft Auto 5, it was gifted to me shortly after it came out on PC. And, oh look, we have a good landing spot here. I'm trying to learn how to fly the helicopters, and I've really been enjoying it. It's actually takes a little bit of skill. But yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. Not a game I ever really thought I would enjoy, but that was mainly because I was making a lot of assumptions about Grand Theft Auto 5. In some ways, it feels to me like the pre-war RPG of Fallout that I never got, but would really love to have. Just sort of a, alternate modern world RPG kind of thing. It can be dark, it can be evil, but it also doesn't really overwhelmingly have to be. It's sort of whatever you want to make it. And I find that really interesting. And really kind of enjoyable. The amount of detail in the world is honestly astonishing. Like, sometimes I'll just catch myself looking at something, like the machinery down at the docks that they use to move cargo. And it's just like, wow. I've never been near these machines. I wouldn't know if that detail wasn't there or not, but somebody went through and put it there, and that's really impressive to me. It's sort of, I don't know. I find it a very interesting game. You can play it. I think the hardest thing about it is actually getting into it at the start, because there's so much to do and so little information about how to do it given by the game itself. You can turn to the internet and get all kinds of answers. I usually don't do that. I enjoy the figuring it out myself process too much. We've got to put a poster down here somewhere. We just need someplace to put our helicopter in the meantime. This'll do, I think. There we go. And much like the helicopter, there are things that require bits of skill, and there are some stats that control flying. Mine are not very good, which is one of the reasons I started playing around with flying. I was like, I need to get my flying skill up. And then I found that I really enjoyed it, so I go out of my way to go find a helicopter and fly it around to put posters on buildings. Something I could easily do with a car or a motorcycle, but I enjoy the challenge of it. Oh, no, just me, but thanks for noticing. Alright, let's see, we've got another poster over here. Oh, at the airport. I've been playing it for a while. I think this is the best thing that came for me out of trying Red Dead Redemption 2. After playing Red Dead Redemption 2 and getting lassoed by another player and drug around for like 5 minutes, I was pretty much over Red Dead Redemption 2. But Grand Theft Auto, this is multiplayer, but it's an invite-only session, which means until I invite someone else, it's just me. And I like that. Alright, let's see where we can sit down unofficially at the airport here. There's our little yellow spot, so we're going to want to be on the road. Don't mind us, cars. Pay no attention to the helicopter in the middle of the road. You might be late for your flight. Yeah, I've just kind of been doing this every so often. And I've played some of the single player I can't imagine even trying to do the single player as like a Let's Play or something. I think it would be demonetized within its first 30 seconds and would never come back. But, yeah, that's not really a risk I'm overwhelmingly willing to take. But this is fun. Just flying around. I imagine there is a lot of multiplayer stuff that is fun too. But I kind of just like having a world to play in. That's sort of my MO, whether it's Skyrim or Fallout or Oblivion or Daggerfall. I love Daggerfall. Anyway, I just thought we'd go for a little helicopter ride here and place some posters. Because if you've never really looked at Grand Theft Auto because you assumed it was something, but you enjoy the idea of like a modern open world RPG, you might want to take another look at Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, there are some very, very, very unkind things you can do to people, and occasionally they are hysterical. But, you know, you can find that pretty much in any RPG. I do my best to stay away from the regular online. My health is not improving. It's getting worse. It's getting a lot worse in some ways, so I can't really keep up with people. But, you know, in a world where I can play by myself, I can usually keep up with the NPCs. Not always, but usually. And I get to practice things like flying a helicopter. I actually do know how to fly a regular, like a Cessna. Not that I could do that anymore with my health, but I do know how. Never did learn to fly a helicopter for real, though. That would be pretty epic. But again, nobody is gonna let me behind the controls of anything real, and wisely chosen not to. But unless you could get me like maybe an Arctic cooling suit. Oh, I wonder if that would work. Cool me like a CPU. Alright. Somewhere down here. Oh, and you know what else it has? It has an interior view. That's really epic. I really, really am so impressed by Grand Theft Auto 5. I never thought I'd say those words, but it's true. It is astonishing. If you actually get out and look at it and just kind of explore it at your own pace, there is so much, and I haven't even scratched the surface of it yet. It is amazing. We've got one more poster and we will have completed our mission of promoting my nightclub. Very exciting. There are all kinds of businesses you can own and properties. It reminds me of Daggerfall a bit in that way. And what I really like is there's a website. We can take a look at that. Let's finish the mission and I'll show you. Well, it's got its own sort of internal internet. A fake internet, if you will. And there are many things on it. Some things that you can buy, like vehicles and property and stuff like that. And while you can pay Rockstar to buy the Grand Theft Auto bucks, I guess, money, you can also just play the game and earn it. I actually have more money than I would normally have because they gave $2 million over 2 weeks just for logging in to play the game. And there we go. There's our little yellow spot. Oh, wires. The wires won't really hurt us. You can just go right through them, which is very different than a real helicopter. When I was a kid, I watched a friend of my father's land a helicopter under the telephone wires. That was really impressive. Like, he was trying to be impressive, and he succeeded. But anyway, let's go ahead and place our last poster. Sorry, hey, don't get so testy.
I'm connected, Fog. Estás muerto. Oh my God.
All right, well, why is the poster location obstructed? Is he obstructing it? Well, I guess we should do something about that. Let's see, that would be... sure. This will probably unobstruct it. No, not that. Maybe that. If I can line the shot up right. There we go. Maybe I'm not. Just tossing that idea out there. There we go. Just needed to move the body. And that's Grand Theft Auto for you. Solving a situation one way or another. Alright, mission passed. Another $5,000 to the till. Let's get the helicopter up in the air, and we'll take a look at the Grand Theft Auto internet. There are missions to run, like the TP Industries thing. I'm not entirely sure what that is. I'm still kind of new to this. Let's ignore that and take a look at the interwebs, the Grand Theft Auto interwebs. Yeah, you can buy cars and things, and they're exorbitantly expensive. I can afford them. And that's all playing, you know, online, just making money. You can buy property of various sorts. You can buy arcades. The arcade opens up some kind of heist. Nightclubs, motorcycle clubs, and the map is amazingly big. I mean, it's huge. And, yeah. I got some free property and things. I got it was like a starter pack or something. And it's pretty cool. It gives you cars and things, but there's really a lot of fun to be had in just kind of working through your missions and figuring things out. And just, I've worked in LA many times doing videos and even a movie once, and I'm really amazed at how well they get the colors of day and night and sunrise and sunset. LA has its own sort of color temperature for a lot of things. That's a casino down there, that white building. But there are a lot of different I guess sort of biomes here. This is Los Santos, they call it. And I really dig it, I gotta say. It's a lot of fun. It's not really designed super well for solo. I mean, it could be. Like I said, there are a lot of missions that I haven't tried. But there are some that that do work out actually pretty well. We can try one more, see if I can pull that off. So, open your menu here. We're a CEO at the moment, so we'll look for some VIP work. And this one called Sightseer is pretty easy to do by yourself. Well, I can't imagine actually doing it with someone else, but... So we've got to find a package. To find the package, we need to hack into something. And hopefully we can do that before I hit the windmills. You play a little mini game to hack the location, and then the location shows up as a little green circle with a downward facing carrot in it, and off we go. That's one of the nice things about the game is, you know, they have all these cars that you can steal or buy and aircraft that you can buy or steal or fly, and then you actually need to use them. You know, I don't know where the package is at the moment. I think this airport down below us is where I picked up this helicopter. Oh yeah, I got a car. The casino. There's a little like Price is Right kind of a wheel in the casino, and I won the Valentine's Day car. It was down there somewhere, I think. Oh, there it is. Close to the helicopter over there. Little pink, like 1920s, 1930s car on the ground. Anyway, yeah, free car from the casino. And it doesn't really cost anything. You just go there once every 24 hours and you can spin a wheel and try your luck. I actually won a $2 million car that way once. Oh, and the holiday stuff, the Christmas wintertime events were really cool. They let it snow in the city, which it never snows in Los Angeles. At least not to my knowledge. Not any of the times I've lived there. And, but that was really cool. The streets were slick and everything. It was awesome. Okay, so we've got one package. And the trick to this is, you've got like 15 minutes to gather everything. You don't want to get the last package until you're under 5 minutes of time, because then you'll get the maximum amount of cash and experience. Your experience comes as reputation points, the RP up in the upper left they're talking about. Let's see. On to the next package. So I kind of poked at this game for about the last, I don't know, 6 or 8 months until I finally started to figure out all the things. Like I said, I really like figuring things out myself. That's why when I do tutorial like videos, I'm sort of figuring out what I couldn't figure out or what I had problems with. It helps me figure that out. But poke at it long enough and Grand Theft Auto 5 makes a fair amount of sense. Boy, I'm not sure. Maybe up in this little, yeah, it's gotta be up in this little, whatever this is up here. Oh, I think I've been there before. Alright, let's just touch our helicopter down here. Like 6 months ago, I wouldn't even have, like, dreamed of using a helicopter to do anything. Actually, probably 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have. But, you know, you practice and it's fun. Alright, second package. And we've got some amount of time left. The recording indicators for this program are right over the time, so I can't actually tell how much time we have left. But, and daylight comes, got a day-night cycle. Okay, 7003. This is the one I have the most trouble, and I've been having more and more trouble as time has been passing, which is one of the things telling me I'm not getting better, I'm getting worse. But you know what? As long as I can still have fun and be somewhat useful, you know, make videos and still make people, cheer people up in a day, then I think I'm doing pretty good. And sometimes when I'm having a day that's not doing so well, this is what I tend to turn to now. Just flying my little helicopter around, soloing on the edge of Grand Theft Auto 5. So like if you're really into Grand Theft Auto and I'm doing it all wrong, you know, just remember I'm still having fun and doing what I can, so have a little mercy on me. And we'll try and set this down right in that little clearing. Ooh, careful tree. As if the tree could get out of my way if it wanted to. Alright. Gentle little touchdown. And I think this is an area where if we don't get out relatively quickly, it might be attacked. So, oh, I didn't get all the money, did I? No, I got $2,500 less than I would have if I'd waited for the timer to get down below 5 minutes. Anyway, I just thought I'd share one of my adventures here in Grand Theft Auto 5. It is...
Hey, it's Paige here.
Oh, the cell phone. I wish I could silence that cell phone. But it's really pretty amazing. Like, if we get down close enough to this lighthouse, you can't go into every structure, but you can go into a fair amount. And, you know, you just look at the detail, and it's really just impressive how much is in this game. And like I said, in my mind, this is sort of my pre-war Fallout role-playing game that I never got. Because I would really love to explore the pre-war Fallout universe. Just, you know, have a chance to learn what we lost. We'll ignore the phone again. Oh, you know what? There's something else I should show you, just for fun. This one, Warstock. They have the kind of, you know, like rogue military things you can buy. But check out some of the things you can get, like this James Bond car. This little mini tank they gave us for Christmas for free. You know, 2.2 million, not bad. And it's nearly indestructible, at least as far as law enforcement is concerned. I believe this is based off the Mach 5 from the old cartoon. Not an A10, but a B11. A DeLorean, a Deluxo, little jetpack, futuristic tank. I won this at the casino too. And it's got guns mounted in it, and it's a submarine. I did not know that until I found it on this website. Just kind of looking around. Every so often I just... waiting for the heat to die down from the cops, and we'll come and check out the website. Little Messerschmitt ME-163 Comet. They call it something else. LF-22 Starling. But yeah, kind of astonishing. Oh, there are some, the Batmobile, the Vigilante, and this, where is it? Is totally not Kit from Knight Rider. We swear. Anyway, yeah. Alrighty, folks, this has been Checkers with just kind of bringing you along for fun in my Grand Theft Auto 5 adventure here. No real reason other than just to share. Because, you know what? I have fun. I like to share it with you guys. Anyway, I would like to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and, you know, maybe even just a little bit informative. I would like to invite you to think of something you are truly grateful for in your lives. I mean, really. I'm not just saying that. Think of something that you are really grateful for. And also, I'd like to wish for you all the happiness. Most of all, though, I would like to ask you to please, please, take care.